Hello, greetings to one and all. This is Lookman, welcoming you to our series, Jack's Curated Business Ideas. Today's topic is transcribing popular YouTube videos. Now, what's the idea? Like I've said, it's about transcribing popular YouTube videos, and then you could convert them to either blog, paperback, or ebook, or probably all of the above. Now let's talk about the business model and monetization. You could select relevant videos in relevant niche or niches. You could leverage YouTube transcription. On YouTube, YouTube actually transcribes the video so you can copy and paste. You could edit as necessary. You could create text versions of the content. You could modify and edit as necessary. You could upload as blog, ebook, or paperback, or all of the above. Now, the YouTube videos may be from one or multiple YouTube creators, and then you can monetize on the different platforms via affiliate marketing links, adverts, Google AdSense. You may get sponsors. You can also monetize via book sales, etc. And one of the advantages to the YouTube creator is that you could also send backlinks to the YouTube creator or to the YouTube channel. Now let's talk a bit about marketing. You could market via search engine optimization, via adverts, either paid or otherwise. You could also market via digital marketing, social media marketing, influencer marketing, WhatsApp marketing, etc. Now let's talk about collaboration. You could collaborate with the YouTube creator and profit share. You could use the concept of profit share formula. I think we've done one or two videos on profit sharing formula app. So you can check for Jack Lookman and profit sharing formula app on YouTube. We also have it on our blog, and we have it on YouTube as well, on blog and paperback. Also, you could decide whether you want to collaborate with the creator or creators, or if you want to go it alone. Now let's talk about niche or niches. You could choose the niche of choice, and you could also choose the YouTube creators that you wish to work with. Now you could select YouTube videos of choice. This could be in business, in the finance industry, it could be health and wellness, it could be tech, it could be relationship, it could be mindset, it could be religion, whatever you choose. You can choose whatever niche that resonates with you. Now, what inspired this idea? What's the inspiration? Well, this idea is already implemented by me. When I create YouTube videos, I usually do a version for blog, and I do a version I do a version for blog, and I do a version for paperback. So I've already started implementing the process. However, the recent trigger for me creating this content is the YouTube channel of my mentor. His name is Tanim Zaman. And basically, in my opinion, he may not have the time or space to curate text for his YouTube videos. So if I want to take it a step further, I could decide to collaborate with him, and then we can agree on terms, profit sharing, and all that. Or I might want to leverage its content and go it alone. So I have different options. Now let's talk about outsourcing. Now you could actually outsource the job to freelancers, e.g. ghost writers, etc. You could get some of the freelancers on platforms such as freelancer.com, peopleperhour.com, upworks.com, etc. Now, can you scale this business? Well, I think you could. You could replicate the business model for different YouTube videos, and you could do it in different niches. You could also create the content in different languages. So you have quite a lot of scaling opportunities. Now let's talk about legalities. Now you want to be mindful of intellectual rights issues. And you may want to also consider doing collaborations or doing agreements and maybe have a contract. You want to agree on a profit share formula if you decide to collaborate. You may also want to do all of the above, but it has to be in writing. And you may also want to have witnesses, maybe one or two witnesses, just in case of conflict or anything like that. And you might want to make provisions for exit strategies in case of conflict, or in case you want to terminate the contract, in case of ill health or death, etc. Now, who will be your target audience? Now, these are those who prefer text to audio or video. And this could be for different reasons. For example, it may be a natural preference. It may save on digital device costs. For example, audio and video consume more data than text. So some people might prefer the text for that reason. Another reason why people may prefer text, they may wish to highlight and take notes. They might wish to highlight and take notes as they go along. They may prefer to print the document and then highlight and take notes. Now, what will be the source of the content? Well, as you probably have already guessed, most of the content source will be the YouTube videos which you decide to work on. You might consider modifications of the content. You might consider additions or editing as necessary. Now, what are the strengths and benefits of this business idea? Well, one, you could make money, you could monetize. You can also reach a wider audience, those who prefer reading instead of video or text, instead of video or audio. You could also make impact. You might impact people, not just people in this generation, but maybe generations. And you might create jobs, those who are going to work under you. For example, if you decide to outsource to freelancers, etc., freelancers and so on and so forth, You might actually create jobs. You might create wealth for yourself and others who decide to be copycats. Also, I think you could, oh, it's escaped me. You could create passive income. So you create the template of how you're going to do it, and then you outsource it to freelancers. So you get passive income. And by passive income, what I mean is not that you just sit down sleeping or under the coconut tree in Barbados or something. That's not what I mean. Yes, you still need to put in some effort. For example, you might need to supervise those who are working under you. You might need to project manage. You might need to do quality control checks because it's all going to be under your name and so on and so forth. But the effort you put in might be minimal. At some stage, maybe you might get other people to do those jobs, and then you just maybe get the feedback from your readers. So that might be your quality check. Now, what are the opportunities that it presents? Like we've said earlier, you could create jobs, you could impact people. There might be longevity because if they are quality and valuable content, it's something people might read for generations. There might be wealth creation for yourself and others that decide to copy the business model. You could also scale the process. I've explained that earlier. You could outsource and you could gain passive income. Now, what are the weaknesses and threats to this business model? One, there could be copycats, there could be conflict, there could be competition, there might be issues relating to intellectual rights, etc. But the good thing about noting the weaknesses and threats is that once you know what the weaknesses or challenges are, you could then work towards mitigating against them. Now, we hope it's a short video. We hope that you got some value. If so, please consider liking, sharing, subscribing, and reposting. This is Jack Lookman signing off. Ire kabiti.